Hi, in this tutorial we'll take a look at the new Add Default Object functionality introduced inside of Mari Extension Pack 4. So with Extension Pack 4 you can now add a variety of different default objects such as spheres, planes, cubes, etc. to your scene easily. So you can find this option under the Object menu, Add Default Object, in the Object palette, right mouse click Add Default Object, or if you right click on an existing object, again the Add Default Object functionality. So we have a variety of different options available. For types of geometry, for example, we have some tiling planes. The tiling planes are UV'd in a way that you can easily paint textures tileable. So if I do a paint stroke and bake this down, you can see I'm automatically getting a tileable result. So let's quickly load in some grunge map. And if I'm starting to paint this down, actually I can just stamp it down. You can see I can quickly make things into a tileable texture. And then if I select the patch and go to Patches, Extract Selected, I now have my tile in the image manager and I can use this in a triplanar texture or anywhere else. Now there are two flavors of tileable planes available, one with a 2x2 and one with a 3x3. The 2x2 basically has its seam right through the middle of the plane, and the 3x3 has this solid plane right in the middle. So it's just a different way of UVing them, but the result is in the end the same. Some other objects here, obviously the plane is a standard very low-res plane. The high-res plane is a high-res subdivided plane, so that's good for previewing displacements with shaders. Cube, etc. That's all self-explanatory. And then we have the shader ball. So this one is good to preview materials and kind of tweak and fine-tune them a little bit. Now, in addition to being able to load in objects as separate objects, you can also, if you select an existing object and go to Add Default Object and tick on the Add as Object version, the selected object would be loaded in as a object version directly on your object, so you can switch between the two different variations of the object, which is useful, for example, if you need to preview one UDIM only on your object. For example, let's say you have a lot of UDIMs and you want to load in a plane just to see or work on UDIM 1001, you can do that this way easily. This concludes the Add Default Object functionality, and I hope it's useful.